Hello and welcome to another edition of the Winedown video blogs. I am your host, Ben Franco. Today we have two different wines for you, both specials available only here at the Winedown Cafe this week. There are limited supplies. They will be both $7 per glass. The first wine is the Torre di Luna, coming from the delle Venezie region, kind of northeast Italy. Pinot Grigio, 100%. Stainless steel, aged on the lees, which means kind of aged on the yeast, the dead yeast cells, which basically gives it a little bit more body, a little bit more structure. Really nice golden hue, almost a little sparkle to it in the light. Give it a swirl and a sniff. Wonderful lemon citrus component, almost kind of like riverbed, river rock minerality coming through. Really dominant in that kind of citrus minerality. A little bit of like honeysuckle kind of on the back end as well. Excuse me. Really nice acidity. Actually kind of hit me in the back of the throat there a little bit. Really nice tartness coming through. That minerality, that citrus, that lemon quality coming through. Really nice, very refreshing. This is what you want your Pinot Grigio to be, kind of refreshing. Very nice on a nice warmer day to enjoy. Hopefully we have some warmer weather this week, so you can enjoy this wonderful Pinot Grigio. And you can get that kind of a little bit, it's not as light as some Pinot Grigios are, but it is a fairly light wine, but they just kind of umped it up just a tiny hint with the aging on the lees. Okay, the next wine. So this is a wine called CABECO de MOCHO. This wine is from Portugal, from the Down region. So this kind of region under the Porto region, kind of a little bit below that in Portugal. This is 50% TOURIGA-NACIONAL and 50% JAEN. It's spelled like Jean, but it's pronounced like JAEN. So wines from Portugal, very interesting. You're not going to get any of your favorites in Portugal, unfortunately. There's virtually no Cabernet Merlot or anything like that. It's a lot of grapes that are very either indigenous to Portugal and or other areas, and the names are very difficult to pronounce. But there's a lot of value in Portugal. If you kind of know what you're looking for, there's a lot of decently priced wines. So I definitely urge you to try some Portuguese wines. But let's try this one. So really deep, dark color. The Touriga-NACIONAL has been known to produce some wines worth aging according to the World Atlas of Wines. Really deep brick, very dark, very dark. You can barely see your fingers through this wine. The JAEN part of this, the 50% of the JAEN, adds more of a fruity, easier drinking quality. So they're kind of trying to balance each other out, I believe, in this wine. Kind of like a chocolate note comes off the top of the head, but then there's also like an earthy component that kind of jumps out too. And chocolate earth, really strong there, like with that wet leaves kind of thing. Real dark berries, like dark ripe fruit. Think blackberry. wine is actually very fresh. You know, as much as you got the dark black fruits, there's good acidity there. The fruit is very, it's young. It's not very, there's not, the tannins are kind of in check, and I assume that's because of that balance with the JAEN and the Touriga-NACIONAL. Very interesting wine, interesting flavors. Flavors that kind of are popping through are like really fresh blueberries. Good, there's good tannin there, nice firm tannin. So this would be like a medium plus, you know, medium to medium plus on the tannin scale. But the flavors really are those fresh blueberries. There's like hints of spice or some kind of an allspice component, so there could be, there's not a lot of information on this wine, so it could be a little bit of maybe some oak being used, but again, I don't know 100% for sure, but that spice component kind of tells me maybe there is a little bit. But a really nice wine, really, again, interesting, again, another region, something a little bit different. So I urge you to stop into the Winedown Cafe this week and try some of these wines. All right, we'll see you next time on the Winedown Video Blogs.